Here at the Mass State Lottery, we're known for our monster wins. But there's no bigger win than the $1 billion we provide each year to support all 351 cities and towns in Massachusetts. In our game, we know that supporting local businesses and helping communities is how we all win. Because at the lottery, we're all playing for the home team. The Mass State Lottery. Welcome to the state of winning.
Well, good evening, everyone. Alongside Ethan Wax, I'm James Kluggish. It's 40 of 40. The last game of the 2026 Cape Cod Baseball League summer of the regular season for the Hyannis Harbor Hawks. Well, Ethan, last night the Harbor Hawks got some help from the YD Red Sox, clinched the regular season Western Division title. So this game has no playoff implications for them. But just a couple minutes ago, we heard that Cotuit had beat Bourne, which means this game matters for Wareham. Well, we're going to step aside. I caught up with Coach, and then you caught up with Taylor Kirk. Let's hear it. Let's hear those.
Coach, we made it to Game 40. What has been so special about this team this year?
Man, I think just the second half has been pretty special. We started off a little rough. To come back and win the division is pretty special, and really it's the group of guys. It's been really fun coaching these guys. They've been through a lot, and they've worked hard to get to this point.
Yeah, like you said, winning that division last night, which means today's game has no playoff implications for you guys. How do you take that into account going into like setting up the lineups and who's going to be pitching tonight?
Yeah, I think we want to get some guys in there that haven't been in there very much. We got a few new guys on the mound that we want to continue to get them some opportunities to see what they can do for us in the playoffs. And we still want to play clean. We still want to play good baseball. We're still looking to win, but just trying to get those guys some opportunities to be prepared as we go into playoffs.
And then there's a chance that you go against these Gatemen, Wareham Gatemen for the first round of the playoffs. What are you thinking about when you think of that first round?
Yeah, I think we're familiar with them. We understand who they are, what they do well, what they don't do well, and how we can counteract that kind of stuff. But obviously, if this is our potential opponent, we're going to be looking at everything and how they do things and, what's going to make us successful in the playoffs.
Thank you so much, Coach. Guys, back to you.
Hyannis and Wareham, the final game of the regular season. Taylor, how far have you guys come as a group? You guys, obviously, it was inconsistent at the beginning of the season, and then you guys really turned it on, winning 6 of the last 7. How do you think this can move into the playoffs?
I think we just settled in really well. I think we have a good group of guys that have been here for the whole time. We lost a lot of good players and picked up a lot of good players, and I think we've all just been pretty welcoming as a squad, and then everyone's gotten to know each other a little bit, and it's made it a little bit easier for us in the field.
How would you assess your time with the Hawks so far this season?
It's definitely been a good experience. I think it was a little bit tough early on. Obviously, it's a great league, a lot of good players, but I'm pretty happy with how I settled in, fit in with my teammates, and then obviously been a little bit better here down the stretch.
What do you think you've learned most during your time on the Cape, and how can you use what you learned when you head out to UCLA?
I think I've learned a lot about how tough it is to face consistent, really good competition. I've also learned a lot about their hitting, defense from talking to a couple of my teammates. I think all that's just going to help me as a baseball player in general, obviously at UCLA for me. but I'm super excited about how my experience out here will help me as I move on there and face a lot of good competition and play with a lot of good players.
Thank you for your time tonight and good luck.
Thank you.
Guys.
Welcome back to Spillane Field here in Wareham, Massachusetts. Well, Ethan, before we got interrupted by the national anthem, I was talking to you about how this game doesn't really mean anything playoff-wise for Hyannis, but for the Gatemen, they need to win this one in order to make it to the playoffs. So what are you thinking is going through the Gatemen's mind right now?
I think they definitely feel some sense of nerves. Hyannis is no easy pushover or anything. I think they'll give them their best shot. This game obviously means, as you mentioned, it means a lot to Wareham. So Hyannis has to come in here with the mindset that we have a chance to spoil a team's season on their home field. So just take it one inning at a time, and the players understand what's at stake for Wareham. And they just have to play their game and see where the chips lie.
Well, we'll look at the starting lineup here for the Hyannis Harbor Hawks. We start out with Nick Dromboski, followed by Taylor Kirk, Matt Einish, Clay Thompson, Andrew Lamb, Tyler Lang, Henry Zener, JC Davis, and then Will Fosber follows them out. You know, when you're thinking about a game that really doesn't mean anything, you know, you think if you're going to let some of the newer guys play, but this lineup, I mean, it still has some of your, you know, main key players for Hyannis.
Yes, 100%. I feel like they might get an at-bat, maybe two. We'll see, because this game obviously doesn't mean anything for Hyannis as they won the West yesterday. So we'll see how things shape out, but they want to win every game they play, so we'll see how it shakes out for the West Division champs.
Yeah, and I think, you know, having the ability to play spoilers, I think it adds a little more motivation for this lineup.
Yeah, I mean, 100%. I feel like you have that little extra opportunity, and these players are competitors.
Yeah.
They know that they're not going to just lay down in this game, and they want to get that sour pill out of their mouth after they lost game 2 of the day-night doubleheader yesterday. So they're determined. Quality performance up and down the lineup has to be the key in order for Hyannis to come out on top, in quality pitching as well, which we've got in the last few games for Hyannis.
All right, well, Jackson Hoyt takes the mound as the starting pitcher for the Gatemen, as we'll look at the Gatemen in the field. Dubrovsky starts in left, Cruson and Groen going from center to right. From third to first, it's Cuff, DiGiorgio, Hamilton, and Passo. As the first pitch, it's right down the middle, strike one on Dromboski. And then Clark does the catching for Hoyt.
Yeah, Dromboski coming in 321.
He has certainly played quite well for the Hawks this year. He's kind of been all over the lineup, you know, started, you know, right up at the top when he first came in. He kind of started dropping down, but tonight he has that leadoff spot again. Strike number 2, so 1-2 count here.
I feel like that shows his versatility in the lineup, being able to play up and down the lineup, and wherever the coach needs him, he'll play.
That pitch is taken low, evens the count 2-2.
Drombo, as we mentioned, hitting 321. So he's a contact hitter. He's played very well so far this season.
And he has a lot of speed. The pitch, grounded, up the middle. Shortstop takes it, throws on to first. It looked like he was off the bag. DiGiorgio made the throw. Passo held on, and I guess I saw his foot lift off, but maybe he tapped it before Dromboski made it.
Yeah, it was a bang-bang play. I'm not going to speculate, but it looked like he might have got him by a hair.
Next up, Taylor Kirk. He's playing shortstop tonight. for the Harbor Hawks.
Yeah, he's transferring to UCLA. He's another guy who's,
I mean, since he's transferred to UCLA,
Yeah.
he has been wicked hot as he takes ball one.
yes, 100%. Feel like he's another guy that can really impact winning, and he had a great game yesterday. So
Second pitch foul right behind us. 1-1 now. Yeah, well, he's
Yeah.
coming from your school,
yeah,
Fordham.
Yeah, I've seen him a lot in the lineup when I went there for some games. So he brings the pop. He runs the bases well and hits for power.
That pitch is up and out. 2-1 here.
He's hitting 225 with Hyannis, but at Fordham he was hitting 317. So
He's gotten 8 walks on the season so far.
yeah, he also told me that when I had a chance to interview him pregame, it's a little bit of adjustment seeing all these real star players pitching here on the Cape League. So it's been an adjustment period, but
2-2 pitch. Swung on, fouled to the right. Out of play. We'll do 2-2 again here.
but he's really determined to keep at it, and he learned a lot of things, mainly the difference between the college game and these Cape League stars. So
this one's fouled back again, right behind us. Stay 2-2. Good fight here from Kirk.
Yeah, he's definitely staying within himself, not trying to do too much, work the pitch count up. If you can get him out early, then Hyannis would take that.
That's upstairs. Ball 3 goes to a full count here. Yeah, so Kirk started 2-27 before he committed to UCLA, and he's just been on fire since then. So quite a turnaround.
Yeah, 19 for 65 in July. 2 doubles and a triple.
Full count pitch. Smash. It is, off the center fielder's glove. That's Cruson in center. Dubrovsky will throw it in, and Kirk has a diving triple to start the game.
Didn't I just say triple as center fielder was diving over there? But great speed. He's an electric player right in the top of the lineup, and he utilized that speed in a big way and gives Hyannis an instant threat here in the first.
Cruson, the center fielder, dove for it. It landed off of his glove, and then he stayed down while the left fielder threw it in. Here's Einish. First pitch. It's high for ball 1.
Man, Einish is one of their top players. Usually it's leadoff, but in this makeshift lineup, he's batting third. He's hitting .301.
Ball is low. 2-0 now.
.301. He's got a home run. Just came off of playing in the College World Series just a few weeks ago, so he's bringing that pedigree come playoff time.
Strike 1 on Einish. Yeah, coming in late here, but I mean, a huge add to this Hyannis lineup. He takes strike 2.
Einish has hits in 15 of 21 games this summer, so he's definitely a guy that loves to get on base and work deep counts. No wonder why he's right at the top of the lineup most nights.
And he's as this pitch is hit right field. Groen makes the catch. Kirk will tag up. And just like that, Hyannis is on top 1-0 as the sac fly from Hyannis scores Kirk.
Just playing great situational baseball. Just understanding, got a runner at third with less than 2 out. Don't do too much. Just get the ball in the air and get a sac fly and get us going with a run on the board.
Clay Thompson now. He will look to continue Hyannis's just like their grit. I mean,
Yeah.
they've been so gritty all year and just finding ways to score runs. You know, beginning of the year, they were struggling, you know, to manufacture runs. You know, the pitching was giving up a lot of those free passes, but this second half has just been magical for Hyannis. Clay Thompson, grounder, shortstop. The throw on is easily caught by Paso, which ends the inning. Well, Hyannis finds one run here in the top of the first. We'll be right back for the bottom when we come back on Harbor Hawks Baseball Network.
You can make any bat feel lighter by adding a velo puck knob. Instead of having to go get a whole entirely new bat, you can simply add the puck to it. Players can use this with any bat. It's basically going to shift the weight of the bat a little bit more towards the hands. Players are able to hit the ball a lot harder just by simply adding the puck on.
Here at the Mass State Lottery, we're known for our monster wins. But there's no bigger win than the $1 billion we provide each year to support all 351 cities and towns in Massachusetts. In our game, we know that supporting local businesses and helping communities is how we all win. Because at the lottery, we're all playing for the home team. The Mass State Lottery. Welcome to the state of winning.
Welcome back for the bottom of the first inning as the clouds, some darker clouds seem to roll in. Hopefully it'll stay dry here for a great night of baseball. Well, let's meet the Wareham Gatemen lineup. Starts with R.J. Hamilton. Next is Connor Cuff, then Levi Clark, Chase Cruin, Cohen Nikolai, Dylan Paso, Carter Groen, Dylan Dubrovic, and Henry DeGiorgio at the number 9 spot. The field for Hyannis from left to right, Zener, Dombrowski, and Thompson is how we see the outfield. The infield, Davis, Kirk, Einish, and Lamb. And then Fosberg is doing the catching for Kerstetter.
Yeah, this is the Wareham lineup. This is their A-plus lineup, quote unquote. This is the best lineup that they've got because they have to win this game, as we mentioned at the top. So we've got a lot of guys that could do some damage. For Kerstetter has to just remain calm, have good command on his pitches, and see where it shakes out. But
sorry, go ahead.
Just take it one bat at a time.
Yeah, last time we saw Kerstetter was against Harwich on the 31st of July. He went 1 inning. No hits, no runs, no walks, and no strikeouts. He's from Central Connecticut State.
Yeah, this is...
So R.J. Hamilton to lead off here. From Duke. He takes the first pitch up high, ball 1. Can't tell if it's about to start raining or not. It's like sprinkling almost.
Yeah, a little bit of a drizzle.
Kerstetter only had 1 start at Central Connecticut State. That pitch is inside for ball 2. 2-0 here on R.J. Hamilton. Yeah, so we were handed 2 lineups at the beginning of this one. You know, the if we need to win, or the, you know, if we've already clinched. And because Katuitt walked it off, Wareham now needs to win this game in order to make the playoffs. So like you said, we're seeing their all-star lineup.
Yes, this is their number 1, and Kerstetter, no easy test to be thrown into the fire like this.
It's a swinging strike 2 on R.J. Hamilton.
Yeah, it's no easy test. This guy hasn't really pitched much, as you mentioned, just the 1 inning. So to be thrown in the fire with this type of lineup. It's no easy test, but
That one's a called strike 3. Kirkstetter starts the day just how he wanted to with a called strikeout on R.J. Hamilton.
just what the doctor ordered. You want to settle the guy in. A little bit of nerves at the start with the two balls, but right after that, he was just nails on that at bat, just commanding the zone, throwing strikes. That's what they've really been doing the second half of the season.
Next up, we got Connor Cuff. He's going to ground it to second base. Hyannis throws over to Lamb in time for the second out of the inning. Levi Clark, the catcher, is up next for Wareham. Clark hitting .231. He's played 34 games, so he's been here, and he's been playing quite a lot for Wareham.
Yeah, this is critical. He's played 34 games, so he's played the vast majority of the season.
Yeah. Well, here we go. It's Max Schwartzberg's favorite thing. We got a pitch com problem here.
Seems like it's a daily, every game at some point.
We had a streak there where there really wasn't anything, but the last couple games with the double headers, getting things charged, seemed really a little bit more of an issue. But
yeah, and I wonder in this game if the bodies have any sort of fatigue, because it felt like in the nightcap of the doubleheader, they seem to be a little bit tired. And
Kirkstetter had a looking strike. There's a swinging strike. It was tipped into the mitt. So 0-2 here on Levi Clark, the big catcher.
Yeah, these guys are definitely.
There's a swinging strike 3. And Kirkstetter an easy 1-2-3 inning with 2 strikeouts. Just what the doctor ordered. As Ethan Wax would say, we go to the top of the second here on the Harbor Hawks Baseball Network.
Get ready for big results with our small machines. With more power, performance, comfort, and savings, they are ready for every job. And we're ready with plenty of inventory, the best support in the business, same-day parts availability, and locations across the Northeast. So you can always be ready to work. Milton Cat, always ready.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group, protecting the possible.
Cape Cod Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is proud to support the Hyannis Harbor Hawks baseball. For decades, athletes, families, and residents across Cape Cod have trusted Cape Cod Orthopedics and Sports Medicine for expert care. Their team specializes in sports medicine, orthopedic surgery, joint replacement, and rehabilitation, helping patients get back to the activities they enjoy most. Whether you're recovering from an injury or looking for specialized orthopedic care, learn more at CapeCodOrtho.com. Cape Cod Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the region's largest orthopedics specialty group. We welcome you back to Hyannis and Wareham. We'll have Andrew Lamb lead off, number 9 for Hyannis. He's had a USC. He bats .237 on the season. First pitch, it's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, Lamb played 18 games so far. He started 17. He has struck out 19 times, but he's walked 8 times. So
Hoyt at the belt, delivers and swung on and missed, strike 2.
he also has 3 home runs, so he can definitely take one a far way if he wants to, as the rain now really starting to pick up here in Wareham.
He hit one a moonshot in the doubleheader last night, so we'll see if that power goes on. As he swings and misses, strike 3. Hoyt gets him swinging as it was up and away.
Yeah, not really what you'll want to see there from Lamb, but you know, any pitches you can see from a pitcher your first time around will help you with your second at-bat.
Here comes the DH, Tyler Lang.
USC Upstate guy.
Yep, USC Upstate. Fire, and it's fouled away.
Yeah, Lang hitting just 125 over the season, but he's only played in 6 games.
Jackson Hoyt at the belt, takes a breath and fires. Ball 1. Ball and a strike to Tyler Lang.
Lang with 2 RBIs and 2 walks on the season for Hyannis. He did quite well at USC Upstate, hitting 295.
Hoyt fires, and it's for ball 1, ball 2, 2-1.
Yeah, really good at finding a way to get a walk or get on base with 46 RBIs and 43 walks.
Hoyt inside, 3-1, starting to lose a little command, I can see, from Jackson Hoyt. Hyannis leads it early, 1-0, thanks to his sacrifice fly, bringing home Taylor Kirk by Matt Einish. Hoyt in there for a strike, and we're at a full count here. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Hyannis leads 1-0. Hoyt at the belt, kicks and fires. And it's another foul ball as Lang is putting up quite the AB.
Yeah, good fight here for Lang. What you want to see after that very quick at-bat from Lamb. Trying to, take a little bit more time and see what Hoyt has to offer.
Hoyt fires, and it's high, ball 4. Great at-bat by Lang.
Yeah, big at-bat there. Yeah, kind of slowing this guy's rhythm down here and with the walk.
That walk is our free pass of the game, presented by Cape Cod Community College. Go to Cape Cod Community College for free. Every program, no tuition or fees for those that qualify. capecod.edu/free for more.
Next up is Henry Zener.
Henry Zener climbs in.
Another USC Upstate guy.
I love USC Upstate guys.
He's played 31 games.
That's in there for a strike by Hoyt.
He's hitting 224 on the season. Doing pretty well. He got 14 RBIs, 14 walks, and 21 strikeouts.
1 ball, 1 strike. We're in the 2nd inning.
He's another guy like Matt Einish that has really been a part of that turning the team around here in the second half of the season.
There was a strike by Hoyt, so it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Henry Zener climbing in.
Well, we got 2 broadcasts, one to our right and one to our left.
Ball is fouled off by the left fielder, Henry Zener.
And you can kind of hear both of them if you listen hard enough. So definitely broadcast village over here.
Yeah, but we're the superior broadcast.
There you go.
Hoyt at his belt, delivers, swung on, ground ball, chopped. There's 1, on to first. It's a double play. 4-6-3 double play to get Hoyt out of the second. We'll be back for the bottom half on the Hyannis Harbor Hawks Baseball Network.
When it comes to delicious food, the best place to start is with great appliances. And Cam Appliances is your one-stop shop for any budget with brands like Thermador, Viking, Bosch, GE, and so much more. Cam Appliances, sales, delivery, installation, and service in the heart of your home with locations in Hyannis, Nantucket, and Hanover.
If you need to dig, lift, move, grade, clear, or cut, pump, weld, clean, light, and just about anything else, dial up the rental source for the newest and the most reliable equipment in New England. Staffed with equipment and construction experts, Milton Rents, your local source.
Hey fans, did you know Cape Cod Orthopedics is the region's largest orthopedic specialty group? As the premier provider of orthopedic care on Cape Cod, their team is committed to helping patients return to the activities they enjoy most. From diagnosis and treatment to recovery and rehabilitation, Cape Cod Orthopedics and Sports Medicine takes pride in delivering exceptional care and an outstanding patient experience. To learn more about their services, visit capecodortho.com. Chase Cruson will dig in for Wareham as they trail 1-0 here in the bottom of the second.
Yeah, Cruson's played 13 games, hitting a .256, so pretty good here.
Kierstetter sets and fires up and in.
Well, they say it hit him.
Yeah. Hit by a pitch. Cruson will go over to first. He's fine. There's no trainer as of right now.
Yeah, it seemed like it was upstairs. It's a bad view for us. And it seemed to have nipped him like just in the shoulder area.
Yep, now it's Cohen Nikolai. Kierstetter fires too high, ball one.
Nikolai, 28 games. He's hitting a .217. 27 RBIs, though, on the season.
Kierstetter fires. That's a little bit high.
We're calling a balk here against Kirkstetter. So it moves Cruson to second.
Kierstetter just has to breathe and relax. Kierstetter sets at his belt, fires. In there, strike one. Great response.
Big strike there after the balk.
1 ball, 1 strike. Cruson at second. Cohen Nikolai against Kierstetter. Kierstetter fires in the dirt, ball 2. Good stop by Fosberg.
Yeah, Kirkstetter looked really, really good in that first inning. Here in the second, struggling a little bit with the control, but
that one's fired, and it's ball 3.
But he is certainly looking to get out of this one clean. Just the middle of the order here for Wareham.
Kierstetter at the belt. Looks back, fires. That's a strike. Strike 1.
I think they cleared the, yeah, it's a full count.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Scoreboard operator cleared the count on the scoreboard before the at-bat was over.
3-2, the full count offer. Payoff. Fires, swung on and missed. Strike 3.
It's a big pitch right there.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. This is Dylan Passo. Dylan Passo.
Yeah, after the balk, and then, with a little bit, with getting it to 3 balls, the ability to come back and strike Nikolai out is just huge there for Kirkstetter, not only in this inning, but in future innings.
Kirkstetter foul. It's fouled back. 0-1 to Passo. Third time's the charm. Kirkstetter sets at his belt. Looks back. Second. Long hold. Fires. Up and away. Ball 1.
Clearing the count before the at-bat is over. As a producer, one of the worst feelings to have.
That is fouled away by Passo.
I mean, just knowing that you just clicked clear count, and now you got to click the buttons to get it back to what it was, and knowing that someone's going to be looking at that. Especially if it's your broadcaster that's watching you do that.
And time has been called. Looks like another pitch-com issue.
Oh, Fosberg got the whole new pitch-com now. Given to him by skipper Mitch Carricker. Oh, papers go flying here at the desk.
It's a little breezy out here in Wareham.
I feel like the rain's...
Now
it's not even raining anymore.
Yeah.
I don't even know why I have the umbrella. Cape League intern giving me a little side eye over here as he sees my umbrella.
Kirkstetter, Celta to belt and fires up and away. Nice stop by Fosberg to avoid it going to the backstop.
Yeah, really, really big stop there from Fosberg.
And it was able to keep runner at second base.
Yeah, Cruz in there looking, trying to get to third here.
Kirkstetter fires and another up and away.
Just trying to get something going here for Wareham. Yeah, so we got the radio call for Cape Cod Baseball League to our left. We got the Hyannis Harbor Hawks.
Kirkstetter, the payoff is spoiled.
Hyannis Harbor Hawks analytic crew to our right. All right, now, of course, as soon as I put the umbrella away,
I was going to say.
Starts to rain again. Get that back up. Yeah.
Kirkstetter sets, fires. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Passo goes down swinging, and a huge second out for Kirkstetter.
Yeah, foul tip into the mitt there. That's Kirkstetter's 4th strikeout already here, just after 6 hitters.
Carter Groen. Carter Groen. Dig in and swing at the first pitch.
Holy
the bat goes
cow.
flying out of his hands, and it's 0-1.
That was just like
just like yesterday.
The guy, I mean, except the bat yesterday went over the netting at McKeon Park into the woods. This one stays in the netting and is able to be retrieved easily by Crowan.
Kirkstetter gets his sign. They're going to reset the pitch clock, I believe.
Yeah, Kirkstetter, although we've seen some control issues, I mean, can't argue with 4 strikeouts.
Kirkstetter fires. swung on and fouled off into the crowd.
Oh!
Play couldn't be made by the fan, but
Maybe if Max
good
Schwartzberg
attempt.
was over there, he would have caught that one.
A lot of fun times right now as Kierstetter sets, takes a breath, and fires. Another excellent stop by Fosberg as that was way up and away.
Yeah, second time Fosberg's had to really just jump out of his stance to get it way up there. Still a 2-strike count, though, here. And Kirkstetter with the advantage.
Kierstetter, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Looks back at second, fires. Kierstetter doesn't get the call, 2-2.
Just missed there
Yeah.
on the inside bottom corner. Sorry. Oh, the 2s are hot here for Kirkstetter.
Kierstetter, ground ball. Taylor Kirk can't make
Foul.
play, and it's foul.
Just bounced
You know,
to the left of that third base line.
J.C. Davis was trying to make that play, but it just bounced to foul territory, and they'll do it again. Kierstetter gets his sign at the belt, fires, swung on and missed. The off speed gets him, and after 2 innings of play, Hyannis leads it 1-0. We'll be back on the Hyannis Harbor Hawks Baseball Network.
This week we've been working a lot with doing play-by-plays, just doing behind-the-scenes stuff with sports broadcasting, which I never really realized how much went into it, but it's been really cool.
They've grown a lot. I've never really done like a program like this before, so like seeing all the behind-the-scenes has like really grown.
I've learned how to really just gain confidence in my play-by-play speaking, and I've learned more terms here when it comes to directing and producing, and I've just had a great time with John Rook.
Doing the play-by-play stuff and all that, being with a guy like John Rook, understanding what like the major kind of entails doing this camp, just really a preview for what you do here at Dean or any other college doing broadcasting, so I'm definitely more prepared to make this a job of mine.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
Hey y'all, welcome back. So it's a little bit of a different flavor right now. Coming in for the third inning, it's Adelaide and Caitlin showing up. We're ready to roll. We're a little new to this, but let's have some fun. What do you say, Caitlin?
Very excited, Adelaide. Very excited. A little bit of a harder rain coming down right now, but JC Davis gets ready to try and get a hit on another run on the board. Taylor Kirk got things started early at the top of the first.
Oh yeah, it's a little bit fun at the beginning, a little slow, one hit there. But now maybe this rain will bring maybe some luck, I think the Harbor Hawks like anything difficult going along with the season, how they've been playing. Win a couple big ones, lose a couple random ones, They just like keeping it on their toes,
I agree, and I think that's also something that's so nice about having a 40 games regular season. You start off, certain guys come in. Guys are coming in and out of the Cape all summer, all season long. And then there are some of those guys like Taylor Kirk, who's been there from the start, played almost every one of those 40 games. Been in different positions in the lineup, but
yeah,
sorry.
Kind of shows, yeah. It's kind of funny seeing all the teams, how they changed over the season from the beginning, the original players, and now looking at the game 40 and looking at all the guys that are coming in and out of different leagues, different USA, called up. It's kind of fun. That's the beauty of the game. All right, JC Davis, take it away.
First look, first hit.
Oh, is he safe?
Just safe.
Like to see that quickness from my players.
Definitely, and JC Davis has been one of those kind of speedier guys.
I appreciate the small ball for him. We do a lot of that with Skipper Mitch Carricker and some of his guys. We like to bunt, keep the game a little active, make sure no one's getting comfortable, keep them on their toes. I appreciate it. You don't really see that much in college anymore with all the breaking balls and all that, but it's nice to switch it up for the summer.
I agree.
All right, now I got Will Fosberg.
Out of Northeastern. checking back. A little bit of a
Oh,
miscommunication.
pushing three. He's pushing three. Oh. Where'd that ball go? We can't see that far from right here where we're sitting, but, guess it went far enough.
He's able to stay in play.
Oh, yeah, I guess so. I guess that's what this rain's doing to him. Now, this is more important for Wareham than our Harbor Hawks themselves. You can't make mental mistakes like that, especially with the water. I mean, it's part of the game, but still, if it's this bad a win to make the playoffs, I can't be doing that.
That's true, and you got to wonder also the kind of pressure situation this is for the Gatemen versus the Harbor Hawks. Hyannis last night secured the #1 seed, regular season West Division champs, whereas Wareham's still fighting today. Katuitt had a walk-off to win against Bourne earlier this evening. Wareham has to win to get into the playoffs, so you kind of wonder also, taking into consideration the rain as well, what's going on through their minds, and that kind of where that mental toughness comes in.
Right? They've been on a little bit of a hot streak a little bit, putting up big numbers and big games. It's a little impressive from our little Wareham Gatemen. They're guarding hard. But, I don't know if they're ready for the Harbor Hawks.
I don't know.
The division
our
side.
Season West Division.
Who would have thought?
I know, from where we started to where we are.
We were 2-5 the first week. That's still crazy to me.
Me as well, and to come all the way back. Talk about grit.
Grit.
From this Harbor Hawks team.
I think that's a good word to describe this team. There's been some moments we let our heads down, but I think overall, they fight hard. And it proves, it showed.
That they do, it has shown, and will hopefully continue to show tonight. And as we look forward, playoffs, Fosberg got a good piece of that into left field, caught out. JC Davis
close call. Another missed ball.
Couldn't hold on to that one. JC Davis will score for the run. Hawks are now up 2-0 on the Gatemen.
Good little RBI for our boy Will Fosberg. Our little chant, keep him spirits high in this drowsy weather. Someone's got to keep it up. Probably not going to be with this crowd right now.
Yeah.
It's kind of a showing.
I know. I'm surprised. You got to wonder, too, those loyal, just like we have loyal Harbor Hawks fans, those loyal Wareham Gatemen fans still wanting to come out and support, a little unsure if this could be the final game of their 2026 season, or if they win today, they get in.
True, yeah.
Dromboski
started the lineup, yeah.
Back to the top.
Yeah.
Took a strike.
I know that we love talking about our originals, but talk about the new guys. They're coming in, doing what they're told to do. They have big expectations, big shoes to fill. A little pop-up up there. Get a little catch right there. But that was a hard hit ball.
It was a hard hit ball. You got to wonder maybe if it's a little less wet, can get it a little further. But to your point about going back to the new guys as Taylor Kirk heads up, you got to wonder also those new guys talking about small ball. That's kind of been an addition we've seen, I think, later, mid-season, later in the season, especially as we've brought in some of those newer players, a lot more bunting, playing more small ball, and it's worked out in the Harbor Hawks' favor, I'd say.
I agree. I think, that was kind of the thing where we've been talking about it before the game. June was just an interesting month for the Harbor Hawks with that July being such a heavy wind part under our belts. It was really from the July part of the season. I think that comes with the new additions in the gameplay to the players. We had to switch it up to get the wins, and look where we are now, and proof is in the pudding.
I agree, as Kirk takes his second one, down in the count 0-2.
He's been one of my favorites to watch. He's such a consistent player, and it just makes me, as a fan, you can, as a coach even, too, you can expect him to make the plays. You can rely on him, the trust and the responsibility. He can do it. He can get the job done.
I agree. Got that strike out there. Will be the third out here in the top of the third. But I agree, especially we saw him offensively earlier to start this game, something his offense has been generating coming up to, especially in July. But as we head back out to the bottom of the third here in a sec, we can talk more about Taylor Kirk's defense and how he's been able to defend very well for the Harbor Hawks this year.
When it comes to delicious food, the best place to start is with great appliances. And Cam Appliances is your one-stop shop for any budget with brands like Thermador, Viking, Bosch, GE, and so much more. Cam Appliances, sales, delivery, installation, and service in the heart of your home with locations in Hyannis, Nantucket, and Hanover.
Here at the Mass State Lottery, we're known for our monster wins. But there's no bigger win than the $1 billion we provide each year to support all 351 cities and towns in Massachusetts. In our game, we know that supporting local businesses and helping communities is how we all win. Because at the lottery, we're all playing for the home team. The Mass State Lottery. Welcome to the state of winning.
Out yesterday, showing up, a little mysterious to him. I mean, there's not much on him at the moment. I don't even know if he's.
We're trying to get.
The rain's kind of causing a little difficulty. Sorry, pardon for our mistake. Oh, here we go. James Madison, all right.
So Madden from James Madison joins this Harbor Hawks lineup tonight, activated earlier today.
Don't know much about him. Our little system's not helping us out, but we can all figure it out together. A new guy talking about the originals versus the new ones. Let's see what he's got in him. Maybe he can add a little addition to our bullpen staff. Throwing some fastballs, some breaking balls. We'll see what this guy's got.
Definitely. And, you know, Madden is from JMU. We have another
right.
Duke on our team, Clay Thompson, who came a few weeks ago now, who's been a pretty solid, pretty consistent member of our lineup. He's out in right field today. You got to wonder if maybe Madden and Thompson have talked a little bit as Madden was coming in.
I mean, I bet it brings some comfort to the game, knowing that you got your teammate here from home. I mean, we'd like to do that. We like to keep some players together. I feel like that's a big thing on the Hyannis Hawks. We like to have some players from the same team and work together, and they actually probably build a little bit of bond preseason and help the team's morale. You know?
Oh, I could not agree more.
Coming in hot for a strike. Coming in at, I can't read that far. 88 about, I think. I will live.
First pitch, first strike for Madden. Pretty solid start so far. We'll see what else he can do.
He's a little lengthy. We got maybe a different seeing from our first pitcher.
That one's a little low. Fosberg giving him some direction.
I mean, he's probably some jitters out there. I mean, it's his first showing right before the playoffs. There's a lot of pressure. He knows it probably. And he wants to prove himself. I mean, that's what the Cape League's all about. And let's see what he's got.
Absolutely. And Madden comes from the NECBL, so he's been playing this summer.
But I wonder what that transition's like for him.
Exactly. Coming off of similar style, different season, different league, different competition, but still highly competitive league.
Foul ball.
That one looked like it hit the toe a little bit.
He'll shake it off. We'll be fine. Maybe the rain will get to him. It seemed to be calming down a little bit. Maybe that's good for our little pitcher. Maybe the weather is in luck for the Harbor Hawks tonight.
Definitely.
A little different look tonight. We got different players playing different spots. A little warm up for playoffs, you know. Ooh, hit the little dribble up the first baseline.
Lamb will ground that one and beat him out to first for the first out of the bottom of the third here.
I'm liking what I'm seeing from the Harbor Hawks tonight. Just calmness about them, you know what I mean? I guess it's probably the security from the championship, knowing that we're #1 and can't really lose it.
I agree, and I think that security too, especially coming in. You can take a deep breath a little bit, kind of really adjust, get some things. Some of our players have an off day today. The whole team will have an off day tomorrow, kind of recover, see what's working, give some of our new guys some chances to throw tonight. Good opportunity, before that first
playoff game. I mean, a lot of them, this is their first summer ball league. I mean, this is a big deal. Going to the playoffs, being the #1 seed, there's a lot of pressure on them. It's good to have this little moment with the calm before the storm, you know what I mean?
Completely agree.
No.
Gotta wonder how the field conditions are. We saw Fosberg come over after that first out and kind of tap off his cleats, trying to get some of that dirt off possibly. You gotta wonder if he's getting maybe stuck a little bit.
Now we'll have to see when there's a player, Wareham guard, if I could speak. Wareham player at first, see if he can make some throwdowns. We'll see what happens. But I think I'd have a little faith in Will. Oh, a little pop up. There's that consistency we love. Taylor Kirk. Just making routine plays. That's what I appreciate the most about him. The routineness, the security. I can trust that he's always going to get it done. Not many errors, not much mistakes. Just a calm, collected guy.
I agree. That was the shortstop, Giorgio, who just got that out. Back to the top of the order with Artie Hamilton.
So our new pitcher, Madden, this is his first time facing the top of the lineup. Kind of scary, kind of fun. A little pressure.
See what he can do. First one fouled off.
Will trying to be cool with it. Of course he was. Like I know him personally. It's looking a little dark. The sky's looking worse. I don't know. Is it still raining? I'm dropping the umbrella.
Yeah, it's a little bit, but not
I think we'll be fine. I mean, it's already a little wet out here. We'll play in some adversity like these guys out here too. Come the pitch.
Ball
Just
a little high, just outside the
Just
zone.
a little miss. Maybe we could a little frame it. But,
1-1's the count.
Slow up. Hit that ball foul, I'm assuming.
Once it fouls that one way outside the first baseline.
Near our bullpen. Hopefully it doesn't get anybody catching them out there.
Keep them on their toes a little bit, maybe.
Keep them on their toes, keep them safe. We need them for the playoffs.
Definitely.
But they need rest, too. You're right. I bet they're lounging out there. Earlier before the game, it's kind of funny. I was out there talking to pitching coach Ray Corn. There's a wall behind obviously the fence. Half of them are warming up, ready, staying hot. The other half are playing hacky sack. You can often see the Harbor Hawks doing that before the game, which I find so funny. Because at the end of the day, they're still boys just having fun in the summer. That's what it's about.
I agree. And I think hacky sack in particular, I've seen this year a resurgence of hacky sack.
Yeah.
And I think that it's been so great and such a good way to also get the blood flowing, get the energy high before a game.
Oh, and there it
Madden
goes.
gets that strikeout. Punch out will head down.
Well,
that
folks,
was all from us.
Hope you've enjoyed it. Hope it's been good. Don't tell our bosses if it was bad. Just let us know it's only good news from here. You'll have a different flavor coming at you in a little bit. But thank you all for having us.
And you guys for having us. It's been fun. We'll see you guys back here at Harbor Hawk Network, top of the 4th.
Owning a home means you can protect your family and put down roots in a community you care about. It gives you a place to celebrate the joys of daily living and be together during tough times. But for many on Cape Cod, home ownership is slipping further out of reach. Help make sure the American dream is available to the teachers, public safety professionals, and all the other people who make the Cape a special place. Visit capehousingmatters.org to find out more. Owning a home means you can protect your family and put down roots in a community you care about. It gives you a place to celebrate the joys of daily living and be together during tough times. But for many on Cape Cod, home ownership is slipping further out of reach. Help make sure the American dream is available to the teachers, public safety professionals, and all the other people who make the Cape a special place. Visit capehousingmatters.org to find out more.
Welcome back to Hyannis Harbor Hawks baseball here in Game 40. Now I'm back. I'm James Collier alongside Emma Roberts. Emma, it's been a fun season so far. How about you tell the folks what you do for the Harbor Hawks?
I am a photographer for the Harbor Hawks. I also do a little bit of video, and occasionally I do a little sideline reporting. So I'm super happy to be here. Thanks for having me.
Well, Matt Hyannis will lead off here for the Harbor Hawks in inning number 4, something he is all too familiar with. First pitch in the dirt, skips by the catcher, Clark, but nobody on base. Real no harm there. So ball 1 for Hyannis. Hyannis from West Virginia. He takes that ball inside for ball 2.
Currently batting .300 on the season.
Yeah, one of the key guys here for Hyannis as they turn this season around.
Yeah, just a couple of games ago, Hyannis was just barely over 500, and now division champions.
It's another ball, so a 3-0 count here.
3-0 count as the rain starts coming down. James, we have had a lot of rainy games this year. A lot of rainouts.
Ball is outside for ball 4, so 4-pitch walk for Hyannis, as now it is really starting to come down, and the umpires will get together.
Umpires coming.
And they are going to call everyone off, so there's going to be a delay here for rain in the 4th inning. So as the rain just really starts to come down here, you're a photographer. So on a daily basis, what does that look like for you?
On a daily basis, obviously we have games every day, so my job is really to show up about 2 hours before the game, get their BP photos, get their game photos, but I don't really just like to go for their game photos. I consider my job a craft and my job an art, and I think that through this league, I've been able to create some really beautiful art this year, and my daily game is about getting those art pieces and really just making the players happy with their photos.
Well, all right. So here we are in the 4th inning, top of the 4th.
Currently a meeting at home plate with skipper Mitch Carricker.
So in a 9-inning game, in order for the game to count, you got to do at least 4.5 innings. But this is a 7-inning game, so you would assume it's 3.5.
Which means they technically have completed this game.
It's
5.
still 5, so there you go. Even though it's a 7-inning game.
They still have.
Is that correct? Even though it's a 7-inning game? So it's still 5. So there you go. So this game is definitely not complete. And for Wareham, this game matters a lot because a win sends them to the playoffs.
And James, I do not think anyone does not want to play this game. There's been multiple rainouts this week, and I think everyone really wants to get through this game as much as possible. There's an off day tomorrow. I think everybody wants that off day.
I mean, it's, after that quick little burst of rain, it's now barely raining.
I know.
Thompson back on deck here.
Clay Thompson out of James Madison University, having a stellar few games, was a huge contributor in yesterday's game versus Falmouth.
Hey, he has 5. He had 5 hit by pitches just in 10 games for Hyannis.
Yeah.
Another meeting here between Mitch.
Right. They're going to have another meeting.
And the Wareham manager.
We're going to be back.
Clay Thompson, your weatherman here, says, and I quote, "It's not even raining."
I don't know. I think we should go with what Clay is saying, personally.
Yeah, well, I mean, it doesn't seem like there's really much rain at all coming down here. Once I really get a confident decision on what's happening, we'll send it to a rain delay, but I mean, like Clay just said, it's like barely drizzling out here. And so, as the umpires continue to have a conversation,
we were looking at the radar earlier, and it did not seem like it was going to be raining for that long. It was just a slight passover.
and here's what I will say. In center field, there are some really dark clouds. So we'll take a break here from Spillane Field as the umpires try to figure out what to do with this game as the rain seems to be off and on. We'll be right back once we figure more out. Stay with Well, after a very short rain delay, they're clearing the tarps away, putting some fresh sand around the batters' boxes, and it looks like we're going to get playing here in just a moment.
Again, I don't think anybody wants to call this game, and it has completely stopped raining. That one cloud went over us, and now it's completely fine. I think they're just trying to fix home plate real quick.
Well, as the bleachers have cleared out a little bit here, I will say the 3 broadcasts, now 2 of the broadcasts are still going strong. It's a broadcast city over here.
We did, in fact, drop a broadcast.
Well, assuming that this game resumes relatively quickly.
Clay Thompson is up to plate, as we said before, from James Madison University.
Clay, he is 0 for 1 on the day. Hoping to, start a little rally here for the Hawks, get something going. Try to get Hoyt out of his rhythm.
Thompson had a significant single yesterday against Falmouth to help put the Hawks above, to tie the game.
Yeah, Clay's been really good this season. He's just been kind of your dependable guy. I'm not saying that just because he's standing right in front of us, but
No, it's okay. I think he enjoys us talking about how good he's done this season.
yeah, he might seem totally locked in, like he can't hear us, but definitely, I know he can hear what we're saying here.
Definitely can hear what we're saying. Far too close for him to not be able to hear what we're saying.
Well, now they're putting some more sand on the pitching mound. The Wareham field is standing right up around third base, and they're ready to take this field again and get going here in the 4th.
James, what has been your favorite part of the season so far with Hyannis as we wait for this to get figured out?
Wow. I'd say connecting with, my fellow interns. I think last year it was a really tight-knit group pretty much from day one. This year it took a little while longer for everyone on the intern team to kind of get meshed with each other. Kind of similar to the Harbor Hawks.
Yes, the Harbor Hawks did in fact start the year out 2-5, I believe, and then climbed their way back up, and now are Division West champions.
Yeah, but I think just being able to, connect with people that you just would not have any other chance to, from around the country. It's been a lot of fun as Wareham takes the field again.
Well, we'll talk more about that later, James, but
as we get back, it'll be Clay Thompson.
For the 3rd and final time, hopefully we are saying that Clay Thompson is up to bat.
And then Andrew Lamb. Lamb struck out his first time up. Now I'm getting our very own Charlie Adams telling me to put the umbrella down. Just trying to protect my MacBook here.
We're hoping for Hyannis. Well, actually, we're kind of hoping for Wareham. I can't lie to you. I'd like to see them next playoffs. Hyannis is all set now, right? I was going to say. Are you guys Wareham?
So as Truett Manuel comes in to pitch for Wareham. Oh. Excuse me. It is still Jackson Hoyt on the mound.
For analytics?
Just misspeaking.
Should I just shut up? Okay.
But Hoyt. Oh my gosh. Hoyt, Jackson Hoyt. Get it together.
Hoyt currently has a 13.5 ERA.
This is why I'm behind the computer. Hoyt, first pitch to Thompson. In the strike zone. Strike 1.
Thompson has been so good this year about being able to read these pitches.
That one's low. Ball one evens the count at one. This one's foul down the third base line.
Into the Wareham dugout there.
1-2 is the count swings Hoyt's way. The 2-1 from Hoyt. Low.
Pen.
As Hyannis will stay on first.
Pen. Does anyone have a pen?
Now the 2-2. Called strike three. It's a late call. It was just on the outside corner there. And Thompson goes down looking.
For his 5th out here on the Cape.
Hyannis still at first.
On deck is Tyler Lang, the catcher.
Lamb to bat now. He had that frustrating first at bat. He's looking to get a little redemption here against Hoyt. The pitch. Swung on. Hit to right field. This one will be caught by the center fielder. Cruson with a nice diving catch. Gets the second out and keeps Hyannis at first base. Tyler Lang, the DH today, got a walk in the second inning. Hoyt's first pitch. That one's low. Good take there by Lang for ball one. So the rain starts to pick back up here. Just off and on all night long.
Cannot escape the rain here in Cape Cod, on Cape Cod, pardon me.
Last year, 0 rainouts for Hyannis. This year, there's been just a ton. The 1-0, Hoyt looks home, fires. Gets the strike zone. Looks inside there. Caught the inside top corner there for Hoyt. And it's a 1-1 count. Well, in case anyone was concerned, as the 1-1 is a ball. The analytic broadcast is back going. So we are 3 for 3 on broadcast surviving the rain. Hoyt's 2-1. Fires home. That one's inside. Catcher didn't like the call, but it's 3-1 count. So Hyannis, one of those guys that you really like having on first base here. With 2 outs in a 3-1 count. Lang already walked once tonight. This one hit. It's into right center field. Center fielder Cruson has the catch and ends the inning. We've played 3.5 here, halfway through this one, as we'll be right back here on the Harbor Hawks Baseball Network.
When you need to dig, lift, move, cut, or just about anything else, then dial up the Rental Source staffed with equipment and construction experts. They'll help you get the right machine for the job and make sure it's delivered when and where you need it. With locations across New England and the newest and most reliable inventory, Milton Rents is your local source.
When I started teaching on the Cape 30 years ago, you could buy a house on a teacher's salary. But today, teachers, public safety officers, healthcare and hospitality workers, the people who make the Cape work, are struggling to find homes they can afford. And I really worry about the kids who will follow us. I think it's time we learn to do better.
If housing on Cape Cod matters to you, join us at capehousingmatters.org.
Second half of the game starting out here, bottom 4 in a 7-inning final game of the regular season. Alongside Emma Roberts, I'm James Cluggish. The Harbor Hawks up 2-0 here as Griffin Madden, who was just activated today by the Harbor Hawks, gets the ball in the 4th. He's from James Madison at an 8.89 ERA. He pitched 18 games. 23 strikeouts, 26 walks on the year with a 2.13 whip.
So teammates with outfielder Clay Thompson, who we just spoke to for a solid 10 minutes prior.
Connor Cuff, the third baseman, will lead it off here. He grounded into a out in the first inning. Home plate umpire requesting a rag to scrub off home plate here.
Cannot beat this rain, no matter where we go.
So Cuff would like to get this party started for Wareham as they are fighting for their playoff lives here. First pitch way outside by Madden. It's a 1-0 count on Cuff.
As we talked about earlier, Katuitt did in fact beat Bourne today with a walk-off, which means that Wareham must win this game in order to stay alive in the playoffs, or in the playoff run.
2-0 here, excuse me. Pitch. Oh, grounded just past Madden. Kirk won't have a throw, and it's a leadoff single here for Cuff as Levi Clark comes on, the catcher, who's been a really dependable guy for the Wareham Gatemen. Yeah, just bounced right under the glove of Madden. Clark from Tennessee. Clark batting .231 on the year here. The OPS is at a .692 though. So he takes strike 1. 19 strikeouts on the year for Levi Clark. Madden's 0-1 is fouled back. 0-2 here for Madden. Madden had a 1.13 ERA this summer with the Keene Swamp Bats. 14 strikeouts in 8 innings in the NECBL. That pitch just misses. And a 1-2 count here.
You often see a pipeline this late in the season in terms of players from the NECBL coming to play for the Cape League when teams are often getting desperate for certain positions.
The 1-2 called strike 3. A big strikeout for Griffin Madden. And Levi Clark goes down looking with the first out of the bottom of the 4th. Next up, Chase Cruson, the center fielder. He got hit by a pitch and then moved up to second on a balk in the second inning. Oh, this pitch is Line to left field on the run. Good catch, Henry Zener. And Connor Cuff has to return to first base. He cannot advance. Really good jump there from Zener to get on that one.
Now batting the designated hitter, number 18, Cohen Nikolai from Oregon State.
The DH, Nikolai from Oregon State, steps in with one on. And 2 out here in the bottom of the 4th. Again, with his 7-inning game, Wareham really does not have much time to get going. Swing and a miss from Nikolai. Good pitch there by Griffin Madden. The pitch. Caught the bottom of the zone there. 0-2. It's another at bat here where Madden gets ahead. Oh, 2, 1 on, and 2 out here in the bottom of the 4th. Griffin Madden to Cohen Nikolai. The pitch. Taken away. It's ball 1. Nikolai batting a .217 here for Wareham with a .900 OPS. This one bounces, and Connor Cuff easily reaches up to second base. That one bounced in a kind of a tough spot for Fosberg.
Yeah, Fosberg this year struggling to get in front of that ball, stopping it a little bit.
Cohen Nikolai is even at 2 here. Here's the pitch from Madden. It's way upstairs. And a full count here with a runner on second and 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th. The pitch. Foul tip into the mitt. Strike 3. Griffin Madden gets out unscathed here as we go to the 5th. Wareham just 9 outs, try to save their season. We'll be right back on the Harbor Hawks Baseball Network.
When it comes to delicious food, the best place to start is with great appliances. And Cam Appliances is your one-stop shop for any budget with brands like Thermador, Viking, Bosch, GE, and so much more. Cam Appliances, sales, delivery, installation, and service in the heart of your home with locations in Hyannis, Nantucket, and Hanover.
Here at the Mass State Lottery, we're known for our monster wins. But there's no bigger win than the $1 billion we provide each year to support all 351 cities and towns in Massachusetts. In our game, we know that supporting local businesses and helping communities is how we all win. Because at the lottery, we're all playing for the home team. The Mass State Lottery. Welcome to the state of winning.
Welcome to the top of the 5th inning here from Spillane Field. Harbor Hawks up 2-0 as Wareham fighting for their lives on the final game of the regular season. You got a pitching change here for Wareham.
Your attention, please, ladies and gentlemen. Now pitching for Wareham, 35, Nick Riddell.
Nick Riddell on the mound, trying to put in some good innings of work for Wareham. He'll be faced with Henry Zener, J.C. Davis, and Will Fosberg. Right in front of us, Zener getting the pitch assortment from Riddell. Riddell pitched in 3 games this year, 4 innings, 4 walks, 5 strikeouts, with a flat 1 whip, and no runs given up so far.
He's transferred from Newbury College to Tampa University, where he tied the most innings pitched in 2026, and he was also his team's strikeout leader.
First pitch to Zener was a ball. Second pitch gets the bottom of the zone for strike 1. 1-1 here. Zener grounded into a double play earlier in the game. Pitch outside. Hit Levi Clark's glove, but bounced out. Wareham ball boy picks it up.
There's not much competition here today. Normally there is between the ball boys. I'm disappointed in ours.
That's a pitch in there for a strike. I mean, you know, that one was kind of way far towards the Wareham dugout. So
I need some oomph.
Zener skies it a mile high. 4 fielders, and it'll drop in between all of them. 4 fielders came to it, and none of them caught the ball, and Zener stands on second base.
That is crazy.
Miscommunication central out there in center field for Wareham, and unlucky. Unlucky for Riddell. So J.C. Davis with the guy in scoring position trying to give some more runs here for Hyannis as this game gets later on.
Henry Zener looking to run there.
That ball bounced in the dirt. J.C. Davis let Zener know it was not a ball to run on. And a good communication move there because Levi Clark definitely had that one.
Henry Zener currently 5 of 7 stolen bases this year.
The 1-0 from Riddell. Called strike. 1 to 1-1 here. Davis, one of those gritty players here for Hyannis. And that's kind of the style of play we've been seeing as they've started to win.
Yeah, Henry Davis this year. J.C. Davis this year has just been so good about being the most selfless, one of the most selfless players on this team.
Swinging strike, a 1-2 count here. Riddell looks back, now looks forward. His pitch outside. And the count is even at 2-2. Well, I don't really want to say it seems to have cleared up here because
I don't want to jinx it, James.
Every time I've thought that, it started to rain again.
This year we cannot be taking any chances.
The 2-2 from Riddell. Davis. It's a little blooper here into center field. Shortstop. DiGiorgio has it for the first out of the inning. Will Fosberg will step up to the plate for Hyannis. He tries to advance Henry Zener on second base. Fosberg really played a lot when Hyannis was lacking a lot of catchers, but now that they do have a lot of catchers, he's seen the field a lot less. That ball was in the dirt. 1-0 count for Fosberg.
Fosberg spent last summer with the Newport Gulls, the NECBL League. Played in 20 games there. Batted a 177.
The pitch, half swing, Full swing. 1-1. He's a Northeastern guy, just like Max Schwartzberg.
Max Schwartzberg, our favorite broadcaster here on the Harbor Hawks Baseball Network.
I'm unbiased. I like all three of them. I guess it depends on how they answer who's their favorite producer. That was a foul ball straight back. It's a 1-2 count.
I think you can argue that Max is our most popular broadcaster, accumulating 100,000 views on one of his videos.
That is very true.
Everyone go check out Broadcaster Max on Instagram.
Unnecessary plug there. The 1-2. Fosberg. It's low. It'll be 2-2 here. So the strikeouts for Fosberg, he got 30 with 93 at-bats at Northeastern. He's had 13 strikeouts with 39 at-bats here in Hyannis. Riddle will fire home. This one fouled way high, way back, right behind home plate, and bounce into the parking lot. You know, I parked my car there earlier in the game. Decided to move it just for that reason. Didn't want a cracked windshield when I got back to the car.
This park is not one you really have to worry about so much as some of the other ones in terms of cracked windshields. But never say never.
Still a 2-2 count here. The pitch. Swung on and missed. Fosberg goes down swinging. And 2 outs here for Nick Dromboski with Henry Zener still on second base.
Taylor Kirk currently on deck as well for the Harbor Hawks.
So the Columbus native Nick Dromboski from Stony Brook will dig in here. First pitch is outside, ball 1.
Dromboski only been activated since the 22nd. He's batting .300 in the Cape Cod in the Cape Cod Baseball League.
This one's fouled back. His brother is playing for High A in the Phillies organization. He was a Harbor Hawk in 2024.
Yes.
It's a 1-1 count here for Dromboski as he looks to score Henry Zener from second with 2 outs.
Dromboski back at Stony Brook batted .340, making the CAA all-rookie team. Rather impressive accomplishment coming from a true freshman.
That's a called strike. It's a 1-2 count here. Here in the top of the 5th. The 1-2 up high. 2-2 here. 2s are hot. Dromboski has a 2-game hit streak right now. Versus lefties, he's just 3-8. Versus righty, he's 6-20. That one's fouled. Zener broke for third base there, but little hit and run situation. Didn't quite work out with the foul ball. Still 2-2 here with 2 outs. Kirk on deck. Ethan caught up with him pregame. The pitch home. This one's hit straight to the second baseman. Hamilton throws on to Paso for the 3rd out of the inning. We go to the bottom of the 5th here on the Harbor Hawks Baseball Network.
Owning a home means you can protect your family and put down roots in a community you care about. It gives you a place to celebrate the joys of daily living and be together during tough times. But for many on Cape Cod, home ownership is slipping further out of reach. Help make sure the American dream is available to the teachers, public safety professionals, and all the other people who make the Cape a special place. Visit capehousingmatters.org to find out more. Owning a home means you can protect your family and put down roots in a community you care about. It gives you a place to celebrate the joys of daily living and be together during tough times. But for many on Cape Cod, home ownership is slipping further out of reach. Help make sure the American dream is available to the teachers, public safety professionals, and all the other people who make the Cape a special place. Visit capehousingmatters.org to find out more.
Well, just as we expected from Mitch Carricker, another pitching change in Justin Fryer to take the mound here for Hyannis. He's from Northwestern. He had a 11.78 ERA at Northwestern, 3-1 record with just one start, 10 strikeouts and 15 walks with a 2.51 whip. He will go against Dylan Passo, Carter Groen, and Dylan Dubrovic here in the 5th as Wareham tries to find a way to put themselves into the playoffs. If they do find that way and somehow win this game and get into the playoffs, they will be at McKeon Park in just 2 days for Game 1 against these Hyannis Harbor Hawks. If they do not, it'll be the Katuitt Cavaliers. That would be fun. Battle of Barnstable in the first round.
Battle of the Barnstable in the first round, which Hyannis did take at Katuitt's Park.
So Dylan Passo here to lead off for Wareham. First pitch, called strike. An 0-1 count here for Fryer. He had 19 innings this summer for the North Shore Navigators. It's a cool mascot name, the Navigators.
Navigators in the NECBL.
It's kind of similar to the, or maybe it's not. I was going to say the Mariners, but are Mariners like...
I don't think that's similar at all, James.
Well, when I think of a navigator, I think of someone on a ship. That was a check swing that was by the third base umpire. It was called no swing. So 1 ball and 2 strikes here.
Hey, you know he went blue, right?
When you say navigator, I am automatically go to Christopher Columbus.
Explorer, kind of in that general vicinity. That one was fouled away. It's a 1-2 count. Passo playing first base today. Pitch swung on and missed. Fosberg holds on, and it's another strikeout here, or the first strikeout for Justin Fryer.
And that in the right field, number 27, Carter Groen from the University of Pittsburgh.
Carter Groen here from Pitt. This ball is not in the zone. It's going to be ball 1. Justin Fryer added yesterday. This is his Cape League debut. This one hit to first. Great pick by Lamb. He'll step on the bag, points at the dugout, and it's 2 outs here in the Wareham part of the 5th.
And that in the left fielder, number 7, Dylan Dubrovic from the University of Miami.
Dubrovic, he's from Miami. He's only batting a 176. First one's a foul, right next to Fosberg. It's strike 1. Oh, 1 count here from Fryer on Dubrovic, the left fielder for Wareham. The pitch Swung on. It's going to be another play for Lamb. He'll take it himself to the bag and get the third out of the inning. Andrew Lamb gets 2. Fryer strikes out 1 here in the bottom of the 5th. We go to the 6th here from Wareham on the Harbor Hawks Baseball Network.
This will be your college. This will be your home. This is where you will join a community that supports you, cares about you, pushes you, cheers you on, challenges you, inspires you, helps you reach your dreams. Open your eyes to opportunity and your mind to possibility. Your future begins here.
Make a difference. Leave your mark.
Break the mold.
Be a leader.
Achieve unimagined heights.
Believe in yourself. Make lifelong friends.
This is your time.
Your place.
Your home. Your Dean.
It all starts here at Dean College.
Nick Riddell still on the mound here for Wareham. He's from, as you said, he's transferring to Tampa University. He has not given up a run yet in his Cape League career. Just 3 appearances, 4 innings.
In Newberry, his team won its first 5 games with the first 5 games that Rydell appeared in.
So Kirk to lead off here. In the top of the 6th, he had that triple, which scored a run in the first.
Another $50 gift card to Gifts to Give is for ticket 395 9261.
So last time Riddell pitched was on the 31st against Catuit. Just 2 innings, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts. As Kirk will dig into the right-hander's batter's box. Hyannis still just with that 2-run lead against Wareham. First pitch is up, and ball 1 on Kirk.
Kirk currently batting .225 here in the CCBL League.
This pitch will be outside, and it is called ball 2. He's an A10 all-rookie team as a freshman for Fordham in 2025.
Now transferring to UCLA, was the #1 ranked team coming into the playoffs this year for college baseball.
Third pitch was called strike on the outside corner. That pitch is fouled back for strike 2, so a 2-2 count here on Kirk. He's gone 31 games here this summer. Day 1 guy. That one, good.
He's in there. Oh!
Wow, a lot to unpack with that one. So a pitch, Kirk swings, misses, it goes back to the backstop. The throw onto first, it seemed like, again, that's the second time that today, first baseman seemed to be off of it, but Passo gets back onto the bag before Kirk gets there. And there's 1 out here in the top of the 6th.
He's nearly there. Some disagreements coming from the Hyannis side of the dugout.
So Matt Einish, your normal leadoff guy for the Hyannis Harbor Hawks. He's just been so good for the Harbor Hawks.
He's been batting .301 so far this year.
This pitch hit straight to the second baseman, and Hamilton will get the second out of the inning. Hyannis usually right in front of Jimenez is that in that 1-2 punch to lead off for Hyannis. Tonight, he's batting third. Batting fourth is Clay Thompson. He will step back in here against Riddle.
Seeing a little bit of a change up in the lineup today. Weren't quite sure.
Yeah, definitely. Knowing that there's no playoff implications in this one.
Weren't quite sure.
You would assume that Carricker would try some different looks.
Well, we weren't quite sure. We were anxiously waiting here to see the outcome of the Katuitt-Bourne game before we were set on lineups today.
2 balls here for Thompson. Third pitch. This one gets to the zone, so a 3-1 count. With 2 outs here. In the top of the 6th. Wareham, again, I've said it plenty of times, and I'll continue to say it, fighting for their lives. The pitch, skied way high. It'll be on the infield. Shortstop and second baseman running in. It'll be DiGiorgio, the shortstop for Wareham to end the inning. Hyannis runs out for the 6th. Wareham just 6 outs here to save their season on the Harbor Hawks Baseball Network.
This will be your college. This will be your home. This is where you will join a community that supports you, cares about you, pushes you, cheers you on, challenges you, inspires you, helps you reach your dreams. Open your eyes to opportunity and your mind to possibility. Your future begins here.
Make a difference. Leave your mark. Break the mold.
Be a leader. Achieve unimagined heights.
Believe in yourself.
Make lifelong friends.
This is your time.
Your place.
Your home. Your Dean.
It all starts here at Dean College.
Welcome back, bottom of the 6th. Wareham trying to fight here and get something started against Justin Fryer. Well, Caitlin, like you were just talking to me, it looks like we got some special guests in the house here.
We do. As I was walking back over here, I noticed majority of the Katuitt interns have made their presence here at Wareham tonight, as well as some of the players, which makes sense. I was talking with some of people behind us, talking about how if it was any team, I mean, they did their job tonight. They hit a walk-off to win their game, which was what was needed. You'd come see, even if it's over the bridge, coming to see.
Yeah, definitely that fun, kind of bonding experience here for Katuitt, trying to, will this Hyannis team. Probably one of the only times they'll be cheering for Hyannis as Fryer pitches outside, so a ball on DiGiorgio. 1-0 here. Second pitch is upstairs, 2-0. DiGiorgio from Franklin, Massachusetts. So an in-state guy for the Cape League.
Will Fosberg's teammate.
Also an in-state guy for his college. Another ball, that one's outside, so a 3-0 count here. As Fryer struggles to find the zone early in the 6th. Yeah, so as that NECBL season winded down, there's a strike. 3-1. Yeah, so as the season winded down for the NECBL, a lot of those guys came over to the Cape Cod Baseball League, and we've definitely seen an uptick in players being added here in the last couple days.
Definitely, and I think something also to note is those guys have also played a full season, and then now coming to get to play more baseball. Obviously something you want to get the chance to do, but wondering how they're mentally holding up, and also, especially for pitchers, how their arms are doing this late into the season, as with any pitchers who've been here on the Cape all summer as well.
DeGiorgio will ground to Hyannis, who will throw it to Lamb for the first out of the 6th. Next up is the top of the lineup with R.J. Hamilton. Yeah, and I'm sure playing a full season is mentally draining, but, you know, kind of on the opposite side, getting to play in such a prestigious league like the Cape Cod Baseball League might make it totally worth it.
Completely agree.
First pitch, sorry, to R.J. Hamilton is strike 1.
I think also, obviously, you learn lessons anywhere when you're playing, coming from any CBL, then getting the chance to come onto the Cape, even for the final 2-3 weeks, however much is left for each team, and then taking, obviously, those lessons you learned there and bringing them here onto the Cape.
Another really good pitch there by Justin Fryer. R.J. Hamilton had a check swing, but it was called strike 2. 0-2 count here for Fryer. Hamilton now at Duke, was at Vanderbilt. Swings on a pitch upstairs. Another strikeout for Fryer. And Hyannis pitching, although it's some of these new guys, they've looked quite good tonight in a game where Wareham is desperately trying to get back in it.
And I think if you're the Hyannis Harbor Hawks, bringing in these new guys, having them throw tonight, kind of getting a little welcome to the league as you head into playoffs. If you're Ray Corn, if you're Austin Wallace, looking at those guys, those arms, you got to be feeling good, confident going in, knowing you have these guys who are able to get those outs.
Connor Cuff now takes strike 1. It's a swinging strike in the dirt. Cuff from southeastern Louisiana. He's a senior. That pitch is outside. 1-1 here. So I don't know if you talked about it earlier when you were on, but obviously you're kind of leading that social media crew. What would you say your favorite part of the Cape League season has been so far?
That's a good question. Didn't get a chance to talk about it earlier. I think definitely getting to work with all the different departments and getting to create content with people, both the players, staff, and other interns. Kind of everyone comes from a different background, and then getting to bring everyone's experiences to create. It's been a lot of fun so far.
And it's certainly been a lot of fun to, watch the social media pages, as there was a hit just past Matt Einish. So a runner on here with 2 outs in the 6th for Wareham, and Levi Clark steps up. Yeah, I mean, I think it's kind of one of those things where you get to have fun and get to kind of bring out the players' personality, as that pitch is rocketed foul to the right field. But definitely, getting to see the players play every day, but bringing out their personality is certainly a challenging thing, but you guys just succeed very well at it.
Thank you. Appreciate it. What has been, you're back for second summer, your favorite part so far this summer as opposed to last summer?
Yeah, I think being able to, as that pitch is inside, being able to mesh with a new group of interns and a new group of players. Last summer I was kind of nervous, kind of didn't really know what to expect, just kind of going with the flow. This summer, really having the confidence and, being able to bring some of the skills that I learned last summer into the summer, it's been a lot of fun.
Well, you guys have done such a great job on the productions as well.
Well, I hope Nolan's not here, but I'll give her a shout out, my co-producer. It's a 1-2 count here on Levi Clark with 2 outs and 1 runner on. The pitch swung on. It's a fastball, and it's just drilled. Another one foul. So Justin Fryer trying to get out of the 6th and push it to the final inning of this game. This game has just flown by. We're only an hour and 46 into this one. That pitch fouled. Fosberg couldn't grab it. I think it was off his mask.
Looked like it.
Now this game's going to be 3 hours because I said that.
Broadcaster's jinx.
Trying to find some wood to knock on. So here we go. Another 1-2 count. Fryer on Clark with, the pitch. It's a base hit. into left field. Zenor will throw it into Kirk, and it's just station to station here with Connor Cuff moving to second. But Levi Clark does his job, and now Chase Cruson will come up, who is batting .264, trying to score a run and trying to get back in this one for Wareham.
Now, James, if you were either Wareham or Hyannis or both, it's only a 2-run game right now. Still a good amount of baseball left to play. Pressure's on a little bit, a little less for Hyannis. Obviously, you'd like to close out the regular season with a win. But if you're Wareham, what do you think's going through their minds right now? How do you think they're coping with that pressure?
Right, I think it's backs against the wall, do or die here. You know, coming down to that final 4 outs here. There was a broken bat, foul ball, so it's 0-1. Yeah, but I think just trying to find anything here. And, you know, these are all guys that are really want to get into this. They're all bought in here at the end of the season. And, yeah, just anything. Just try to do your job and pass it on to the next guy. As there's a ball down, it'll be a 1-on-1 count. You know, if you can get on and you can pass it on and get the next guy up, that's doing your job. And we just saw that with Levi Clark and Connor Cuff.
And I think that's something, too, that's so special about this league in particular and summer ball in general. All these guys, a lot of them are not teammates, not ever have played together before. People coming on and off Cape throughout the entire summer, especially these core groups that you got here at the end, all that buy-in you were talking about, truly like brings a different energy and different momentum for all the teams here on the Cape.
I think, you know, the beginning of the summer, as there's a pitch into right field, and Hyannis has a guy. It's Clay Thompson to end the 6th. 2 runners left on base. But we go to the final inning where Wareham has 3 outs to save their season. We'll be right back on the Harbor Hawks Baseball Network.
When it comes to delicious food, the best place to start is with great appliances. And Cam Appliances is your one-stop shop for any budget with brands like Thermador, Viking, Bosch, GE, and so much more. Cam Appliances, sales, delivery, installation, and service in the heart of your home with locations in Hyannis, Nantucket, and Hanover.
Here at the Mass State Lottery, we're known for our monster wins. But there's no bigger win than the $1 billion we provide each year to support all 351 cities and towns in Massachusetts. In our game, we know that supporting local businesses and helping communities is how we all win. Because at the lottery, we're all playing for the home team. The Mass State Lottery. Welcome to the state of winning.
Well, Rydell back out here. Nick Rydell, the right-hander, back out for another inning of work, trying to shut down the Harbor Hawks and give his Wareham Gatemen a chance in the bottom of the 7th. So before we went to break, we were talking about, you know, the team's mesh. And, I mean, as my second season here, it's definitely apparent that getting the faster a team can really, you know, mesh and, you know, find that chemistry, the faster they'll start succeeding. And I think we saw that this year with Hyannis' struggle in the first half and then real success in the second.
I agree. And even, you know, working with them on the media standpoint, getting to know them a little bit closer as we do media stuff throughout the season, I definitely think there has been there was a clear turning point. I think you saw that on the scoreboard and statistically, but also in kind of the energy they brought. You know, they started that "Yeah, baby" chant that you hear sometimes in the dugout, gets people going. Wasn't there at the start of the season. It's here now, and I think it definitely is in large part to that kind of connectivity and connection that the guys have been able to make.
And I think also the beginning of the year, your lineup is filled with guys that might not be here for the whole summer. And as as the summer goes on, you're going to have guys that are going to get more bought in because they're not planning to leave and they're here for the entire playoffs. And I think this team is very bought in, as Andrew Lamb will step up and start the top of the 7th. Rydell's pitch outside. It's ball 1. Lamb. 2 hands in the dirt after each pitch. A little tradition there.
Gotta wonder a little bit superstition, a little bit. He's the only batter here for Hyannis who doesn't bat with gloves. Gotta wonder if in some part maybe rubbing some dirt gives a better grip on the bat at all, or just superstition.
But I mean, it's pretty much after every pitch, and you got a 1-1 count here. But if you watch him on deck, he does the same exact thing. He'll get the weight and he'll swing the bat around for, I think it's 2 on each side. That one was fouled back, and the Hyannis bat boy wins that race, so a 1-2 count. But definitely a guy filled of little traditions and that superstition.
Definitely, and I think his is one obviously more known throughout the team, throughout everyone watching, but definitely something especially many athletes have. So kind of seeing he has a few little ones that are fun to watch.
Yeah, and I think baseball is just filled with little things like that. I know Rich Cogliano, the bench coach for Hyannis, if there's a foul ripped at the Wareham dugout, Rich Cogliano has talked about how, you know, if Hyannis goes on a winning seat, he'll sit on the same bucket every single game until that winning streak is broken, and then he'll switch it up. And I think if you ask any one of the players on this team, they'll give you their little superstition. There's another one fouled away, still a 2-2 count.
Definitely, and you know, that's something you don't mess with. Superstitions, you do not mess with them. Good luck charms, something taken very seriously.
And I think it's definitely, as here's the 2-2. This one's finally fair. Straight, it's a grounder to the first baseman, and he'll touch first base. But I think it's almost a way to stay focused, you know, throughout a long season that baseball has, you know, having those things consistent every day. It's just one way that these guys can, you know, keep their minds straight on the next game and stay focused.
Definitely, and I think talking about Andrew Lim in particular, his was something that was very apparent from his first day here on the Cape. And he's one of those players who came in later in the season. You have that tradition and that superstition that you do at school, bringing that with you, maybe a little piece of home as well, trying to like have that comfort while you're getting used to kind of playing in this league with new team.
Yeah, the comfort, the how confident are you in the box, and if you can have that, it can definitely help. Well, here's Lang. He fouls one off. It's a 1-1 count.
Little scoreboard malfunction maybe going on.
Lang from USC Upstate. He had 19 multi-hit games in 2026. The pitch. It's a great look from Lang there. And it's a 1-2 count. Scoreboard here in Wareham still struggling. It's another good miss, so it evens the count 2-2. 2-2. There you go. Now everybody's correct. This one's lined to right field. Right fielder got a beat on it. And Groen hauls it in. Henry Zener, who hit a double the last time up, will step up for Hyannis's last batter here in the 7th, which is, again, the final inning of this one.
And, you know, looking, Wareham played a game earlier today. Gotta wonder if they're a little fatigued, perhaps. I mean, Hyannis, they had their 2 doubleheaders the past 2 days. Won 3 out of those 4, which were very big to give them that, secure that 1 seed in Western Division championship.
Right, I think it means a lot when this game doesn't matter as much for Hyannis. You know, already securing that and not really having to worry about this game with the 2 doubleheaders and just being able to not relax on this game, but not have as much pressure on them. So you asked me what Wareham's thought process is right now. Now I want to know what you think Hyannis' thought process is, being up 2 here, you know, with 3 outs to go, and then you got in 2 games, you're gonna host a playoff series.
I think that's a great question, especially looking top of the 7th, 2 outs. Obviously, my coach, I played field hockey for many years. One thing we always say, 2-0 is the most dangerous lead in sports. I think it pertains to baseball as well. Obviously, you'd like a little bit more insurance because, again, I think you want to win this game if you're Hyannis. Get one final win. Had a little bit of a tough loss at the end of yesterday's 2-game stint, hoping to kind of end on a higher note with that win. But I think tonight, obviously, like you just said, little bit not as much for Hyannis, backs against the wall, a little bit less pressure. Obviously still pressure, you still want to win, still want to compete hard. Zener takes a walk down to first base. But I do think going into the bottom of the 7th, Wareham's going to be looking, obviously, last legs, everything they got, they're going to give. How ready can they be prepared? I think Hyannis has shown defensively tonight that they are dialed in, and I think they're going to maintain that. But I think in large part because they have a little less to lose, they've been able to remain composed.
Yeah, and I think, you know, this game's been really, really impressive for Hyannis with the pitching especially. I mean, you know, some newer guys that you don't really know how they're going to perform have done really, really well tonight. There's another ball. It's 2-0, and that's the 4th ball in a row as Zener is on first base. J.C. Davis here, looking to keep the party going for Hyannis. It's a broken bat, grounded to first base. Paso will take it, and it's winning time here in Wareham as the Harbor Hawks are 3 outs away from playing spoiler against the Gatemen. We'll have a new pitcher on the mound when we come back for the bottom of the 7th here on the Harbor Hawks Baseball Network.
Here at the Mass State Lottery, we know there's no bigger win than the $1 billion we provide each year to support all 351 cities and towns in Massachusetts. Now that's how we all win. The Mass State Lottery. Welcome to the state of winning.
This week we've been working a lot with doing play-by-plays, just doing behind-the-scenes stuff with sports broadcasting, which I never really realized how much went into it, but it's been really cool. They've grown a lot. I've never really done like a program like this before, so like seeing all the behind-the-scenes has like really grown.
I've learned how to really just gain confidence in my play-by-play speaking, and I've learned more terms here when it comes to directing and producing, and I've just had a great time with John Rook.
Doing the play-by-play stuff and all that, being with a guy like John Rook, understanding what like the major kind of entails doing this camp, just really a preview for what you do here at Dean or any other college doing broadcasting, so I'm definitely more prepared to make this a job of mine.
3 outs to go here in the bottom of the 7th. The Wareham Gatemen have their lives in their hands for the 2026 season. Down 2 runs, they try to come back and win it in order to make the playoffs. With a loss, Katuitt will travel to McKeon Park in just 2 days for Game 1 of the 2026 Cape Cod Baseball League season.
And, you know, I think as we prepare, looking ahead to playoffs, either Katuitt or Wareham, got Parker Guthrie coming in right now, number 36. Pitched 1 inning the other day against Harwich for the Harbor Hawks. Comes from the NECBL. Getting the chance to close out here for Hyannis.
Yeah, let's see if he can do what his NECBL buddies have been able to do all game, which is just shut down this Gateman lineup. Nikolai to start off the designated hitter. It'll go Nikolai, Paso, and then Groen for the Gatemen. The first pitch. Right there, fastball, strike 1. Good first pitch there from Guthrie. Next pitch is upstairs. It's a 1-1 count. Guthrie, a 1.76 in the ERA with 14 games this summer for the NECBL. He was added to the Hawks on the 31st, in which he pitched an inning. Oh, that one hits the padding. It was a swing, so it's a 1-2 count. Right on the padding where our crowd mic is. That's what that loud pop was. That pitch is in there for strike 3. And Guthrie, a beauty to start out the 7th here at Spillane Field. Next up, Dylan Passo.
1 down, 2 to go for Guthrie. Got to be thinking his first one up tonight, getting the chance to close. Feeling maybe a little bit more confident here tonight. That trust this pitching staff has instilled in him. Seeing his other NECBL teammates pitching pretty solidly all night for Hyannis as well.
This pitch is upstairs for ball 1, and I mean, a way to settle the nerves. I feel like a lot of pressure is in this half inning, but to get that strikeout, you know, just to start out, settle it for Guthrie, that's huge. So this pitch is ripped to right field. It'll drop down for a base hit. And Passo, like I was saying earlier, he does his job and he passes it on to the next guy, who's Carter Groen. And he will try to continue this Gateman little streak here to try to get another guy on, as there's a pinch runner.
Attention, please, ladies and gentlemen. Pinch runner for the Gatemen.
For Guthrie, though, it's not the worst, as now one swing could end this one.
Running for Victor, AJ Ashatino. Try to make it a first catch, still walk all day long.
First pitch, swung on by Groen, missed for strike 1. Umpire calling time. Back ready to go here. The 0-1 pitch to Groen.
Guthrie took a quick look back to Andrew Lamb at first.
That one misses low, 1-1 here for Guthrie. Yeah, so a pinch runner here. I mean, obviously, if you're Wareham, just pulling all the stops out for this one.
Season on the line. Anything you have left, any gas in the tank, any last-minute miracles you're hoping for, it's all out here.
Called strike 2 on Groen. Guthrie looking for another K in the books with a 1 runner on and 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th. The 1-2 fouled right down. Little frustrating pitch maybe there for Guthrie. Just got a piece of it, was Groen. Yeah, Guthrie from Wash U. Another 1-2 pitch here from Parker Guthrie. This one's fouled behind us. Way back there.
We've been talking about everything you have left to fight for if you're Wareham, and Groen definitely battling here. It's the 2nd in a row foul, definitely fighting.
Guthrie. Another 1-2. Back, the first pick back, and he did go around on the check swing. So 2 outs, and now Wareham is down to their last hope. So another K for Guthrie. He's got to be feeling good. Dylan Dubovic, Wareham's last hope, with 1 on and 2 out. I mean, you can certainly, I feel the pressure here with the people that are still here. Pretty quick game here.
Yeah.
First pitch foul. I mean, kind of a big spot for Guthrie here. I mean, new guy, and you're putting him out with the opposing team's season on the line. It's a big spot, and he's handling it quite well.
Definitely is. And I think that's something too, as you look towards playoffs, looking at who you have available each day, what arms you have. Also taking a look at those new guys and seeing in this high pressure game, these higher pressure situations, how they're able to handle that pressure. And then if they're then able to handle that pressure, looking at playoffs and being people you can count on.
Well, here we go. The slow clap has begun from the Hyannis faithful. The 0-2 pitch swung on and missed. Strike 3. Hyannis wins it. It's a 2-0 victory in 7 innings. And just in 2 days, the Cotuit Kettleers will be heading to McKeon Park to play the red-hot Hyannis Harbor Hawks for Game 1 of the divisional series in the Cape Cod Baseball League playoffs. A really quick but really fun game here. What a fun game to have as the producer game. Great to have a bunch of people on.
Such a fun game.
And I mean, I really am feeling confident about this back half of the bullpen for Hyannis. I mean, you saw so many pitchers, and all of them performed really well. Only 4 hits given up in 7 innings for Hyannis.
I agree. I think that's huge, and I think this is a good, efficient win for Hyannis, looking towards the brand new Battle of Barnstable that we have in the postseason coming up starting Tuesday at McKeon Park.
So Wareham ends their season here, but Hyannis has been so hot, and you know they lose last night in kind of a crushing, brutal loss. It was a 4-hour game, and I mean I think the vibes in the dugout are right back where they were when they were winning all of those games. So how do you keep that going into the playoffs?
I think it starts with this win here tonight. Vibes are high right now. You have a lot of new guys who are pitching, some of our more seasoned veterans who are out playing on the field, position players tonight. They were efficient. Our pitchers were efficient. I think that confidence is what Hyannis takes into starting in Game 1 of this playoff series on Tuesday.
Well, it's a 2-0 victory for Hyannis in Game 40. I want to thank everyone who came on air tonight, a bunch of people, Charlie Adams and the broadcaster for producing this game and being such good broadcasters all season. We'll see you in 2 days at McKeon Park, where Hyannis will start their quest for a championship in the 2026 CCBL playoffs. Well, saying so long, I'm James Cluggish from Spillane Field, a 2-0 victory for Hyannis over the Wareham Gatemen. So long, everyone.